Great brings chat portion of the webinar. And yeah, the site had some, as I put in the new site, or set up the chat room, it took a while I completely forgot about it. I thought it was working, but it wasn't. Now it's fine. So yeah, if you do it normally, how you would connect to it, it should work fine now. But yeah, it's just a minor inconvenience. So everything should be back to normal. It's a little bit different, but I think overall it's the best stuff. It's the best way to go from what it seems. Hopefully. All right. Thank you for those. Post your questions. All right. For those that found it. Of course, yeah, things got ranged a little bit, and I'll answer the questions as they usually are posted. Yeah. Gundam, any messages from the higher self? I don't know. I see like a trapezoid energy. I forget what that looks like. Trapezoid, a dimension of. It's like old. I get like old fathers, old friends from other realities. There's a reptilian energy there, but it's also I don't know. A reality where not many people know about trapezoid dimension. Just so you connect with that. I don't remember what that looks like. Any messages from main guide? I feel like you are pulling in new timelines, obviously, but I do see like a spirit guide or a spirit being by the name of Garrick. Yeah, just Garrick is the name I got. It's a new energy helping you on your direction. Seems to be one that you're didn't always agree with in other lifetimes. It seems to be around you now because of what's going on with the world. Give you a different perspective. So it feels like a new guide overall. Let me call Maddie. Yesterday, I had this dream where I kept seeing the recurring scene of a shootout that I was in. What was that, and what was the message behind this? I can't tell you that number. Yeah, the energies here, just in general, man, this feels like things are just not what they used to be at all. So I'm just going by the energies I'm feeling right now with the world. So yeah, I feel like you're shooting old fears. Yeah, they're clearing out old insecurities. That's what that's about. You're pushing it away, shooting it out, getting rid of it. Those that brought insecurities to you, things like that. There's a major clearing you're going through at this time. I'm trying to speak, see what I mean? Questions, any messages from my spirit guides? Yeah, it feels like you're going to a whole nother energy of yourself. I also see a lot of Arcturian energies are bringing in to help you basically find focus of who you are. You're clearing out, you're clearing out your old insecurities, basically. That seems to be the main thing that's going on right now. That's a major milestone. Not everything's going to be cleared out, but I feel like you'll feel better about your direction. Sorry, I'm going to snap to see that. Carol, any messages for me? There's reptilian energies that you're releasing, but I also feel like there's a lot of reptilians are speaking to you at this time. Those that are causing difficulties on this world always have, or those that have a point of view of what's going on in the world at this time. So as you connect with it, you'll feel more of a, yeah, it just seems like they're giving, it's a go by your feelings of where things are going, of course. Yeah, everything will be just fine though. How's my cat Romeo doing? He crossed over last week. He's fine. He's always connected to your energy. So he's a male. I feel like a male energy where he's wearing like a robe, like something from a Greek time period. I also see it as like a Roman energy that I feel it too. I feel like it was your father in the previous lifetime. He gave you a lot of advice for sure, especially through hard times, especially when trying to figure out who to date and what kind of men you would be connected to, or who to marry for that matter. So that's funny. Pamela, are any messages from Archangel Michael? This seems like you're bringing a lot of butterfly energies around you. Also, just let's see. Is that a miracle timelines you're bringing in of for your own self healing, but also the direction that you wish to go into? So I feel like you're just you're going more into who you are in the long run. You're going deeper into you know every path of yourself, basically. So like you're just going deeper. So the downloads will probably start opening up to you. Might things you just know out of nowhere. You have no idea. I just see a lot of butterfly energies there. Any messages from Prime Creator? Feels like, yeah, manifestation energies, of course, but also I feel like your energy from your father is very connected to you, guiding you, as that's been a strong backbone to you. And it's just helping just basically know who you are overall and where you're going after this life, that you have a safe passage wherever you choose. That's one of the main things, but also you want to find your fulfilled. Self-fulfillment's a big thing on this life. Marianne, any messages for me? I see a lot of Martian energies that you're healing at this time. You're going deep into the Martian vibrations, that Martian lifetime. So that is just, we're in a Martian. We're always in a Martian timeline, especially the Aztecs are connected to us. So it's so that you have a lot of Venus energies. I also have a lot of Neptune connections too, cutting through all the manipulation here. I just see like an AI energy connected to a Neptune, but it's a lighter vibrate. It's very light. It's very friendly. It's not the end of the world type of thing. It's very like a beautiful energy. So a lot of personality there too. Any messages from Mother Mary? It feels like you're clearing up. Let's see, blockages from, well, let's see. They show you're going up steps into higher dimension realities for higher fourth, but not too high because you want to see what's going on. Basically, would be too disconnected from the third dimension. The third dimension is something that you're always connected to. It's just been a place of your heart. It's always had a matter to you, no matter the world problems. It's always been something that you wanted to be connected to in some way. As for your soul grow up, always the importance of it. As hard as it is, as hellish as it is, at least this one, it's very, very important to be here, especially here. Like almost like finding the world's most difficult. Send me there. I know it's hard, but I know I'm getting myself like that. Any messages regarding my ascension process and my life purpose? Something. There first. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's thank you. Jeez. Yeah, nice visitation from someone. Any messages regarding my ascension process in my life? Yeah, obviously some beings are trying to block. So yeah, you gotta make yourself free. What does that mean? Yeah, it feels like part of you just wants to be. I'll just leave it at that. I think you know what that means. Question 2 was my connection to my Spanish friend in Arcany, but we learn from each other. And I can't pronounce that. Well, there's been a brother energy in the past life. I don't even know if that's a male or female. Well, either way, I feel brother energy. I see the two of you as, oh, interesting, Spanish in other lifetimes. I mean, I know they have the word Spanish there, but I feel Spanish. We definitely have Spanish lifetimes with this person. I don't know if you're Spanish now. I don't think you're Spanish now, but definitely Spanish lifetimes. I do see the Spanish Inquisition, but I also see you as a witch too. I do see like yeah, like a little witch shop, or apparently it was allowed. Apparently you had a witch. I see a shop. I see you connecting to that person and connected to a lot of people, but I don't feel like you were feared. They weren't bothered either. For some reason, they were okay with it, which is really, herbs and things like that. I know it came out of nowhere, but especially at a time like that, but it seems like you were protected um, by a higher, like the government or something like that. You're allowed to do what you weren't there to cause. You're basically like a kind of like a witch doctor for healing and stuff like that. So you weren't, you got the pass. I see there. And that's what your friend was knew there. Somehow they knew each other. So I think that's more about you than your friendship there, but that's cool. Either way. Yeah, interesting seeing that. Susie, what I've been doing in Astral. Healing a lot of reptilian energies. I feel like you're bringing a lot of Arcturian vibrations in. That's all end all be all. But I feel like you bring a lot of mathematic energies, meaning that obviously it's codes. You're bringing codes to the earth. That's why you're here as an incarnation too. You're here to like the earth is a seed planet, so you're to seed it through just earth codes from astral plane from, and you're also obviously connected to advanced realities that are too advanced for this world, but this world is necessary. It's just I think you're going to see clear of the darkness here. I think it's going to become more clear to you, like where things are going, why things are the way they are. Um, I think it'll just come to you automatically. You just know things. Any messages for me? Yeah, it feels like your location. Obviously, that's like the bed of elite Illuminati energies. And you've had battle with them in your past too, so another reason. It's almost like you're a gatekeeper yourself, but more of a higher dimension. Not a gate I want to say a gatekeeper, but a watcher, but there's more to it than that. I guess you can say you watch the gatekeeper, something like that. You're not going into full details, but anyway, you know who's here. It's like you see the darkness here. It's like I have to go to that world. I have to go there because it needs my help, and and it took many lifetimes to actually get to here. You have many Arcturian lifetimes that you're prepared for this lifetime. Probably more to it than that, but Amy, I have a new friend that's visiting Utah. Her name is Sandra. She was hiking in the mountains with her cat named Denia. When some dogs came up and chased the cat away. Really? She was hiking with her cat? Does that actually work? He has been missing for 8 days. I'm wondering if he's safe and if he's going to return, and also if he's just in front right now, not ready to be found. I don't know. I feel like he's still scared. Yeah, he's still scared. I don't understand the whole. She's bringing her cat, mean like her cat's in the. Yeah, I feel like she almost feels. I don't know, man. It's not. It's not. She's not having fun. I don't think. I mean, she's curious, but I don't know if she's gonna come back. Hopefully, she's all right. Yeah, that probably wasn't the best idea. Well, she probably, I imagine, left the cat in the cabin. It was interesting, but um, my new friend Sandra is wondering what our connection is besides being a cat lover. She does need to clear more energies from herself before her cat returns. So I'm wondering what the purpose. Well, I feel from the cat. The cat almost feels like, why'd you put me in this situation? So, Sandra needs to clear herself out. Yeah, just That poor cat. I almost feel bad for the kitty. I mean, it's just not. Oh well. I don't know. I guess the cat might come back. Maybe he's not familiar with the place, so I don't know how that's. Even she might not ever see the cat again. It's hard to say. I don't know. It doesn't. Sandra needs to clear out a lot of stuff. You know, doesn't feel too good. I mean, either way, the cat will survive, but still, yeah, not good. Miguel, I keep hearing about this about the hero's journey. Do you have any messages? Well, yeah, we are in the hero's journey. I think I've become more clear to you, basically, of your role. Probably, yeah, just, I mean, we are heroes as it is being in this environment. So I figure, yeah, you'll, um, I just had a Spanish question too, but I feel like your Spanish connections will come through maybe your Spanish lifetimes, conquistador, something like that. You're connected to. So yeah, so conquistadors, yeah. I think Don Quixote, something like that. It's been a long. I'm butchering everything, but anyway, yeah, you've been, yeah. So you're just, I think you're just remembering who you used to be, also what you need to be in this reality. Yeah, this isn't our normal version of, you know, this is a war, but it's not your normal war. So yeah, it's quite different. Make a good movie though. It's a war that doesn't look like a war. So, we don't walk around with guns or anything like that, but we are doing it in a strange environment. I noticed a red mark on my skin. Any messages from this new red skin spot? Yeah, I feel like a Palladian energy. Actually, it feels reptilian. Yeah, it feels reptilian, but I feel like there's a Palladian energy there watching out for you at this time. Yeah, I feel like you know, you got noticed. Whatever you're doing astrally. So yeah, you're not falling for all the control mechanisms. So of course you got. I feel like also you're connected to like a chancellor in Astral. Like where's gold? It seems. What if it looks like gold is something that you're healing at this time or dealing with. Something that you know from a long time ago. It seems. So the hero's journey, I think, will unravel itself. Donna, Archbishop Biango called out the Pope and church's deep state. Any feelings on how that will turn out? No, that's good. That's yeah, no, that's I mean, there might be a time when the Catholic Church really gets under the radar, and really clears out the darkness, but not just yet. Well, we'll see. Maybe next year. You never know. Italy got hit by the virus pretty heavily. Of course, I haven't been mentioning it too much, but of course they're going back into lockdown. So you know, get ready for a ride. That's for sure. Next year should be very interesting. Next year is going to be more wild than this year. I think so. As you can tell, what we're going into. Any messages from God on my health issues? Yeah, just take it easy on yourself. Don't do anything too dramatic. I wouldn't do any heavy work or anything like that. Light duty. Like sweeping's okay, things like that, but keep it really light. Seems like, yeah, just you don't want to push any of your boundaries at this point. None of them. And I believe you'll be okay overall. Just doesn't mean you can't do anything. Do stuff, of course, but just know your limits. Yeah, because you don't want to do anything that will strain you, like somebody at work. Yeah, he was moving all his furniture by himself and hurt his back, stuff like that. So, but overall, I mean, obviously move around and do what you need to do. But just know that no heavy lifting or anything like that. I think overall it'll be fine as long as you just stay cool. Be okay. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have a message for me? Feels like you're Okay, I just figured a second which was. I feel like a lot of Archangel Michael energies with it. I feel like also the Archangel Michael connection has just been very intertwined, very complicated too. It seems. You weren't like you're an apprentice of Archangel Michael. It seems. You might not always feel like you're worthy of that energy, but you're understanding that here in this environment. This is all. This is all a test for your abilities, of course, in the higher realms. Take back your or know realize your own power. Anyone explain to me what kind of numbers I'm lucky with? Is it financial? Um, like 222 555 666. Of course, that number is like 666. Don't look at it from a demonic energy. Look at it from a more positive energy. I feel like 666 is actually a positive energy for you. Just look at things as an opposite of the so-called meaning that's been put on things. Um, when you see numbers, it shows you you're connected to your guides. It shows you to take. I just need to take more risks, but they're not saying what exactly. But you'll know when the time comes. Just I feel like you're overcoming your fears currently. So, but yeah, I feel like it's just messages from the guides right now. 222. It feels like 666. Like I said, it's not. Don't look at it from a negative point of view. Others be like up in arms on that, but it does. Every three-digit numbers have a powerful energy to them. Like 222, 111, all has positive. Like 111, yeah, 111, whatever. Three ones. It's like 11. Anyway, 1111. Anyway, just we get all confused in that. Either way, we'll get double-digit numbers. So, Miles, I'm confused on that. Jeez. What's that type of thing? Check something real quick. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, that was good timing. Yeah, basically for Moses, just trust your instincts on. Yeah, not always trusting your instincts. And I believe Spirit would talk more strongly with you. Yeah, I just gotta get along with your guides. Take your time. No rush. Miles, do I have messages from my higher self? Well, yeah, know your luck. Also, know that you're. I do see you changing timelines all the time. You kind of you look at things a lot in Astral. You're always like you want to see the better part of things, of course. Obviously work on your financial situation, but it seemed like I feel like a spider beings. You talk to spiders a lot. That doesn't mean you're always around them, but spiders have a lot of knowledge. Maybe not in this reality, might, but it seems like beings that are they're very diverse. Actually, I should bring them in. I haven't done this insectoid channel in a long time. Yeah, they're just very outspoken. Some of them feel like they're even stronger than reptilian beings. So spiders are pretty hefty beings. So you have the Spider Man. So you might even been like a Spider Man. I have to go by how you feel on that. Any messages from Spirit? Yeah, the insect mind you know very well. You also know about your insecurities, been healing a great deal of it. You're also coming out of your shell of who you are. You're actually a very strong and powerful Arcturian. You just might not remember it quite so much here. You had gone to war with reptilians. I thought you wanted to go to war with, but they tried to take your energy. They tried to take the Arcturian energies. They felt the Arcturians were weak, and the Arcturians showed them something else. So, but you let as an Arcturian being, they show that you kind of sometimes weaken yourself to see what they'll do. Say, hey, look, I have all these weaknesses. What are you going to do? To learn from them. And then you just power yourself back up. Eric N, does Inky have any messages for me? Yeah, you are one that changes dimensions, realities. You're also one that was never much into gold overall. I don't know how you feel about that now, but you just knew that gold can manipulate humans. You stay away from it. Doesn't mean you can't have gold or anything, but as an Anunnaki being, you saw what the Anunnakis are doing. They also show that humans are kind of encased in gold and taken to other planets. That came out of nowhere. Yeah, I'll just leave it with that. Does Archangel Ariel have a message for me? Um, yeah, so Anunnaki lifetimes are very intense for you. Not in a bad way, but see how our world's going through this? Think about things, yeah, a lot of drama, intense. So Archangel Ariel came in to heal a lot of that. Of course, you're in this world because it has a lot of Anunnaki energies, because Anunnaki cause a lot of difficulties here. That's not all of them, though. But yeah, you came here to learn from all these different. It's like coming to a zoo almost, but it's all aliens. Of course, you don't see it physically, but you're all experiencing different alien realities. And many aliens, it is very true. Many of them are very, very difficult to deal with. But that's kind of the point of being here. So it's just like on a fourth dimensional level, seeing this world is like, yeah, give me that place. Of course, when you're living in a third dimension, it's like, oh, geez, it's another story, isn't it? But yeah, we do get a lot out of it. We're just not aware of it. Just Chris, it said that the creator of Bitcoin is anonymous and no one knows who he is. Bitcoin creator uses the alias. You can tap in to see who he is and who they are. Yeah, I had a question about that. Not just in the interview, but so yeah, I'm going to do another Bitcoin interview also. So yeah, I mean, I would just say possible. This might be a deep state, someone in a deep state that kind of escaped. I also see CIA energies there too, which is also deep state. So, you know, I figure it was for the positive, but obviously anything can get manipulated. I think the point, like, you create it and they got manipulated, and that was like the downside of it. So, but overall, it was necessary. And yeah, they say that person wasn't. I think that person is still alive, but not under that name. Completely hidden. I'll never find this person. But technically, that anyway. So you got that. All right. Okay. Just what beings have been around me lately, and what messages they have. I feel Arcturian energies, but also connected to Palladians that have like the perfect life. Um, I think sometimes you make fun of them for being so perfect. Is that yeah, they kind of blush. Yeah, I know. We're just perfect bodies, perfect everything, and just not learning a damn thing. So it's like a lot of times you feel like you're better off here than you are with them because you don't feel like you're learning anything with them. But you still like them, of course. But it's like, do I want to know? I mean, obviously, this life isn't going to be forever. But it's like almost feels like you are glad you take this assignment on, as difficult as it is. In the long run, you see the positive effects of it. It's hard to see, of course. What messages is my higher self? I would. Oh, the Jack. You want me to break out the Jack Daniels? Or should I open it up? I've had it since 2016. I hope I don't get sick. But yeah, it's right there. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. Yeah. Yeah, it's there in all its glory. I don't know if I should put it back further so you can see it clearer. Yeah. We'll keep that sucker there for a while. um, what messages have around? Just see Archangel Michael's energy that you go into the angel realms to feel, I guess, this world is necessary. I feel like timelines we have more clarity. You also have more clarity, especially in the election. You'll still see things a lot more clearer, just not just yet. you'll have more of an understanding of where things are heading. You just will, maybe not super clearly, as I said earlier, but yeah, there's probably more, but we're all getting blocked, so just leave it with that. Mia, does my higher self have any messages for me? No, you have good luck, and know that good luck can be utilized. So know that when you make decisions or things that you want or job, whatever, know you have good luck. Just focus on that. I have good luck. This will happen. This will work. Just heal the insecurity there. Are there any messages for me from my other beings? I just see a lot of Palladian family energies are helping you. Healing insecurities, but also I see you as an architect in a reality, 1800s, a female architect, which is interesting. Somewhere, it might not be on this world, but I feel like it is on this planet. I see like you're connected to a wealthy family and you also had architecture abilities. I don't know if you're connected to any of that right now. If you like a buildings that you like, do you like? I think people like architecture, but it feels like you contributed something or drew something out, and a man built it in the past, possibly, but you didn't get the credit, but you got the inspiration for it. Yeah, you do inspire others. You just obviously in this lifetime has been very difficult knowing about your abilities, but it's every time has its difficulties. So, Pasco, I've been very exhausted lately. What has been going on in Astral? As you can see, the world's kind of gone backwards. So, uh, I believe you're part of the Astral War. You're also dealing with a lot of time travelers. I've been really messing with things recently. So, time travelers are trying to hide what's going on and cause difficulties on all levels. So, master time traveler. So that seems to be, I don't know if you're big on time. Like you go to one time, then you go to another, and you go to another, you go to another. So yeah, it feels like that's your reality that you're connected to. So like a time lord. Definitely feel that. Yeah. Not like not I don't think you're what is the name? You know, with the phone booth. I don't think you have a phone booth. But you are definitely a time lord. Which do any messages from higher self to me? Well, yeah, sometimes your memories get erased, and sometimes you feel like your whole mind isn't what it is, and that's connected to the time ward incarnation, yeah, or what you are now. So yeah, you bring in different timelines that are alternative that can't happen. Things are, and you're also connected to worlds where things are a lot more intense than they are right now. It seems. So that's amazing. This world's so frustrating because you're not. Sometimes it's better just to have things in chaos altogether instead of here we're kind of like in a glass bottle, so it's like we're just watching everything, we're not really hands on doing things, that's the reality you're used to. Yeah, you're used to realities when things are really happening. In this reality you're just kind of weighing things out. So that's why people go out and protest, because they're used to being a part of something, used to being more active, and that's all they can think of. That's the best I can get. Like you see action movies where people are action heroes jumping on the White House doing stuff like that. That's where your world is. It's not exactly like that, but it's more hands on. And that's what made this world so frustrating. So, all right. All right. Thank you for posting your questions. And all right, chat rooms should be fine now. Everything should be fine. So you'll be able to go back to what you're doing. Since, yeah, it's funny. I had a feeling that something wasn't right, and then so I messaged me. It's like about the chat room, which is kind of funny. So, all right, so it should be back into where it needs to be. So, this is everyone. Take care.